The series ends today at the Olympia Bakery, Kalk Bay in Cape Town, and ends with one performance in Johannesburg on the 8th of January. That's at Marks Park, Emmarentia, just here in Johannesburg. To tell us more about the series, we are joined from our Sea Point studios by the phenomenal acoustic guitarist Andrea Valeri and Tony Cox. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. And Happy New Year, by the way.
Thank you.
Good morning and Happy New Year back.
Happy New Year.
Tony, let's start with you very quickly. Talk to me about this explosive collaboration and how it came about.
Well, I've been doing international guitar nights since 2007. It's an idea that I brought back with me from my own tours overseas. You know, I've appeared in many of these kinds of events overseas, and I got to know, you know, some of the world's greatest guitar players, and one of my first questions to them on meeting them is, do you want to play South Africa? And like, there has never been one who has said to me, no, I don't. They all want to come to South Africa, and so I decided to put International Guitar Night together, and that's how it all came about.
Andrea, what has it been like performing in South Africa, and how has South African audiences responded to this collaboration and your music?
Well, it's just magical, really. Really, I have so much fun performing in South Africa. The crowd is marvelous, the people are marvelous, the place is marvelous. And for me, it's such a joy and an honor to be here performing for you all.
Andrea, what is it about the acoustic guitar that we love so much? What is it about that instrument?
You know, the acoustic guitar is probably the most versatile guitar that there is. You know, you can play everything you want on this one, you know. As you can see on my guitar, there are some scratches around. I used to play kind of percussive style on this top of the guitar, you know, while I play the rhythm and all the other stuff. Actually, playing the acoustic fingerstyle guitar, you play an orchestra just by yourself. So you become a kind of one-man band, that's all.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the cutting edge of guitar playing.
Tony, describe the series for me so far, the highlights with working with Andrea.
Oh, well, this man has been here before in 2011, and I just had to bring him again. You know, we've been asked by a lot of South African people to bring him back, and Andrea wanted to come back, and I thought, well, that's, you know, all the ingredients are there. And, you know, we put on the shows, we put on a series of shows in the bakery in Kalk Bay. And, I mean, you know, the guitar played this way is a very powerful thing. And it's sort of, in South African society, it's quite low key because you don't hear it on the radio, you don't see it on TV, except for today. But when you expose yourself to this kind of guitar playing, you realize this is just, it's just huge. This is one man standing on a stage with a guitar who can completely alter your perception about how music should be played on a guitar. You know, it's powerful stuff.
And your relationship with the guitar at the moment?
Mine, well, you know very well. It goes way back.
Yeah.
And I'm currently involved in a project where I'm doing an album called Patkos, and it's going to be an album of the greatest South African tunes that I grew up with and relate to me. And so it's my very first album of cover tunes, having done original work only in the past.
I'm sure
so I'll be going on tour. I'll be going on tour from the 18th of January to along the East Coast, right up to Joburg, and I play at the Lucky Bean restaurant on the 2nd of February. And then I record the Patkos album, and I'll be distributing that album end of February, early March.
And I'm sure your fans will be looking forward to that, offering. Andrea, very quickly to you, I mean, you're considered one of the shining lights of in the guitar world, and you're the prince of fingerstyle guitar. What do you attribute your success to?
Well, it's hard to explain in a few words. You know, it's hard work. You know, that my philosophy is to tour as much as I can, to learn from everybody, to learn from every musician that I meet, like Tony and like many others I met along the road. I've been performing since I was 16, and now I'm 22. And in these 6 years of touring the globe, I found so much inspiration, and it keeps you interested. It makes you grow up quickly, and you need to do all the time your best in performances, in studio, and wherever you are. So,
Andrea, can you play a little bit for us on the guitar? Just a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
And of course,
sure.
that's phenomenal.
Let's go.
Guitar. Play for us. And of course, that's phenomenal acoustic guitarist Andrea Valeri of Italy and South Africa's Tony Cox speaking to us about the International Guitar Night Summer Series, which ends in Kalk Bay today and then heads here to Joburg to Marks Park on the 8th of Jan. And that's going to be a concert not to be missed. Let's go back to the main stage now, main set, I should say, where Love is standing by.